You go to a building where they're able to track all the dinosaurs, and there's like an underground system which is brought back later in Camp Cretaceous. Blue and Owen reunite with each other, and it's where Alan and Tim fell off with the car in the tree in the original movie. Owen like calms her down a bit, and then they just sedate her, and then everyone's surrounding her, and then she sees a gun on a guy, so she jumps on him, and then he shoots her, and then Owen is like, why did you do that? And Ken Wheatley shoots him, and then he's passed out. Ken Wheatley and Eli Mills are having a talk, and we find out that Mills, now this is a big twist. He's a villain. But Owen wakes up because a Sinoceratops is just licking his face, and he has to escape the lava while sedated, which is supposed to be like a funny scene. But I wish it was more suspenseful because it's lava. We go back to the building with Franklin and Claire, and there's like lava flowing everywhere. See, this is one of my favorite suspenseful scenes, and they're like, all right, something's coming down here, and we don't know what, and every time the lava falls and we see a little bit of the barrier, and the cinematography on this is amazing. I love it how they just like do that.
We made it! Yeah!
Franklin and Claire go through the top of the vault, and they close it, and it kills the baryonyx, and they all run away from the dinosaurs, and it's very cool. They go under the log from the very first movie where Alan, Lex, and Tim were looking at the T-Rex eating the Gallimimus, and that's pretty nice, except it gets completely destroyed by everything, and they're all going past the gyrosphere, and none of them hits them until they conveniently need to. And Owen is supposed to get in the gyrosphere, but he just looks at this Carnotaurus, and then the Carnotaurus decides to fight a Sinoceratops in the middle of an exploding volcano, and then the Carnotaurus loses, and then it tries to eat the characters. The characters still don't go inside, and so Rexy, she just kills the Carnotaurus. Leaves. But I don't like how Rexy is like basically a superhero. Like in the last two movies, they've been trying to make it so there's good dinosaurs and bad dinosaurs when there's just supposed to be animals. They're eating people because they need to survive. But Owen is running after the gyrosphere, and the pyroclastic flow just engulfs him, and he somehow does not die. But if you even like go near a pyroclastic flow, you're dead. You're gone. But the gyrosphere falls off the cliff, and they go underwater, and it's probably is my favorite scene of the movie that doesn't involve dinosaurs, and it's just because it's suspenseful. It's just amazing. Wash up on the beach, and there's like dinosaurs all going over there to the boat. They're like, oh no, they lied to us. And Wheatley pulls out a tooth, and he just puts it in his like bag. He just collects teeth. Owen, Claire, and Franklin run down to the boat, and Claire gets into a car, and Owen and Franklin run after the car, and it makes an imaginary jump, like it floats in the saddest scene of the movie. I can't even describe how it was at the theater. I was like bawling my eyes out. It does the same pose from the original, and Colin Trevorrow has said that it's the original Brachiosaurus from the first movie. Is basically saying goodbye to Isla Nublar, because it's the first dinosaur we see in this entire franchise on the island, and it's the last dinosaur we see on the island. Isla Nublar is no more. Like, for any events after 2018 will not go on Isla Nublar. And they go down the elevator and we find out they're making a new animal for military purposes, which is the Indoraptor, which is dumb because it's a dinosaur. Owen, Claire, and Franklin go around the boat and they find Blue and Zia, and Zia's like, alright, this raptor is gonna die, so I need a blood transfusion from a T-Rex. The animatronics in this movie over the CGI makes them look really, really nice. Like it is really, it's the best franchise the franchise has done so far. Ways to get the blood, and person closes the door to the cage, the T-Rex wakes up. And Owen, he has to jump through the T-Rex's mouth, and he does, and he survives.